Newcastle United's pursuit of Kolo Muani. A game-changer in the transfer market. As Newcastle United looks to bolster their squad in the upcoming transfer window, the potential signing of Randal Kolo Muani from Paris Saint-Germain, PSG, has caught the attention of fans and analysts alike. The world of football is ever evolving, with clubs constantly seeking ways to enhance their rosters through strategic signings. For Newcastle United, a club with a rich history and passionate fanbase, the pursuit of top-tier talent is crucial to their ambitions. Recently, the club has set its sights on Randal Kolo Muani, a forward currently plying his trade at Paris Saint-Germain. The rise of Randal Kolo Muani. Background and early career. Randal Kolo Muani was born on December 5, 1998, in Bondy, France. His journey into professional football began at FC Nantes, where he developed his skills in the youth ranks. After making his senior debut in 2018, Muani quickly gained recognition for his pace, technical ability, and keen eye for goal. His performances at Nantes attracted attention from larger clubs, ultimately leading to his transfer to PSG. Performance at PSG. At PSG, Kolo Muani has had the opportunity to play alongside some of the biggest names in football. His adaptability in various attacking roles has allowed him to shine in a star-studded lineup. His statistics reflect his growth as a player, showcasing his ability to score goals, provide assists, and create chances. International recognition. Muani's performances have not gone unnoticed on the international stage. He has represented France at various youth levels and made his senior debut in 2022. His inclusion in the national squad highlights his potential and the trust placed in him by the coaching staff. Newcastle United's ambitions. The club's resurgence. Newcastle United is undergoing a significant transformation. Following the club's acquisition by a consortium backed by Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund, there has been a renewed sense of purpose. The aim is clear: to compete for trophies and secure a place in European competitions. Strategic signings. To realize these ambitions, Newcastle must make astute signings. The club has already invested in several key players, but the addition of a forward like Kolo Muani could be the catalyst for their offensive play. His style of play aligns with the vision of Newcastle's management, focusing on speed, skill, and an attacking mindset. Building a competitive squad in a league as competitive as the Premier League, depth in the squad is vital. By signing Kolo Muani, Newcastle would not only enhance their starting lineup but also add valuable depth to their attacking options. This could prove essential in navigating the rigors of domestic and European competitions. Analyzing Kolo Muani's playing style. Versatility in attack. One of Kolo Muani's most significant assets is his versatility. He can play as a central striker, a winger, or even in a supporting role. This adaptability allows managers to utilize him in various formations and tactics, making him a valuable asset for any team. Technical skills. Muani possesses exceptional technical skills, including dribbling, passing, and shooting. His ability to create space and opportunities for himself and his teammates is invaluable in high-pressure situations. Physical attributes. Kolo Muani combines his physicality with agility, making him a formidable opponent for defenders. His pace allows him to stretch defenses, while his height gives him an advantage in aerial duels. Financial implications of the transfer fee and wages. While Kolo Muani's potential transfer to Newcastle United is exciting, financial considerations cannot be overlooked. PSG is likely to demand a substantial transfer fee, reflective of his market value. Additionally, Newcastle must be prepared to meet his wage demands, which could be significant given his status as a rising star. Impact on the wage structure. Bringing in a player of Kolo Muani's caliber could also impact Newcastle's wage structure. It will be essential for the club to manage this carefully to maintain harmony within the squad and avoid potential discontent among existing players. Potential challenges. Competition from other clubs. Newcastle United is not the only club interested in Kolo Muani. Several Premier League rivals and top European clubs may also seek his signature, creating a competitive bidding environment. Newcastle will need to leverage their financial backing and project of growth to attract the player. Adapting to a new league. While Kolo Muani has shown great promise in League One, the Premier League presents a different challenge. Adapting to the physicality and pace of English football can be demanding for any player. Newcastle's coaching staff will need to ensure a smooth transition for him. Fan reactions and expectations. Supporter sentiment. Newcastle United fans are known for their passionate support, and the prospect of signing a player like Kolo Muani has sparked excitement. Fans are eager to see the club make bold moves in the transfer market as they aim for a return to the top tier of English football. Expectations for the season. Should the transfer go through, expectations for Kolo Muani will be high. Fans will look to him to deliver goals and assists while contributing to the overall team performance. The potential signing of Randal Kolo Muani represents a significant opportunity for Newcastle United as they look to establish themselves as a competitive force in the Premier League. His talent, combined with the club's ambitions, could lead to a fruitful partnership that benefits both the player and the team. As the transfer window approaches, all eyes will be on Newcastle United and their pursuit of Kolo Muani. Whether this move materializes remains to be seen, but the implications for both the club and the player are indeed exciting. James Trafford makes Newcastle United U-turn after accepting Manchester City move. James Trafford has accepted a move to Manchester City as Newcastle United look set to miss out on their long-term target. The Magpies were close to agreeing a fee for Trafford earlier this month before Burnley unexpectedly moved the goalposts. Since then, talks have failed to progress. Trafford has looked destined to join Newcastle since last summer when he first agreed to move. But United were forced to pull a deal when Nottingham Forest demanded Greek goalkeeper Odysseas Vlachodimos as part of the PSR swindle that saw Elliot Anderson move to the City ground. The 22-year-old stayed at Turf Moor and enjoyed a record-breaking campaign in the Championship as he kept 29 clean sheets and conceded just 16 goals to help Scott Parker's side earn promotion back to the Premier League at the first attempt. Newcastle United's 12-month pursuit of James Trafford looks set to end in defeat. James Trafford has accepted a move to Manchester City as Newcastle United look set to miss out on their long-term. The Magpies were close to agreeing a fee for Trafford earlier this month before Burnley unexpectedly moved the goalposts. Since then, talks have failed to progress. Trafford has looked destined to join Newcastle since last summer when he first agreed to move. But United were forced to pull a deal when Nottingham Forest demanded Greek goalkeeper Odysseas Vlachodimos as part of the PSR swindle that saw Elliot Anderson move to the City ground. Following fresh negotiations this summer, an agreement between Burnley and Newcastle had been widely expected. However, that is looking increasingly unlikely now. James Trafford accepts Manchester City move just 2 years after selling Trafford to Burnley for £19 million. Man City have made contact over re-signing the Cumbria-born goalkeeper with a deal dependent on either Ederson or Stefan Ortega leaving. Turkish giants Galatasaray are understood to be weighing up an offer for Ederson. Man City are understood to have a buy-back clause of around £40 million but are keen to negotiate below that figure, which could be aided by their 20% sell-on clause. Trafford had agreed personal terms with Newcastle but according to Fabrizio Romano has now accepted a return to the Etihad. Romano wrote on X, more on James Trafford and Man City exclusive story. Understand Trafford has accepted to return to Man City if the two clubs will reach an agreement, he's keen on the move.